Hi there folks, I'm Gene of RPG, and welcome back to more Valkyrie Profile. Now that we've gotten past all the tutorial-esque stuff, indeed, we have 220 periods remaining until the end of the world, and only 24 left until the end of Chapter 1. So, after you do what the game wants you to, as far as getting on Grim and doing this tutorial dungeon here, you're probably wondering what you should do. Well, at the start of every single chapter, you should begin by spiritually concentrating.
Anything I say is only going to make her feel worse. No, that sound! I can't stand it! Stop it! Somebody stop it! I'll wait for you. I'll come here and think of this as our special place. I won't die. I'll come back to you.
And indeed, you're going to end up wanting to do that multiple times. But for now, let's go ahead and go to Krell Monfrein. I think I'm saying that right. This kingdom controls most of the eastern continent. The citizens have been brainwashed into leading a self-righteous holy war against their neighbors. Battle Maiden, please light our way, so that we may walk the path of courage. That spirit, it shall never be despoiled. Sorry, Amelia. Were you waiting long? It's okay. I love this place. I love to just stand here and listen to the rustling leaves. When the wind blows just right, it sounds just like waves lapping on a shore. If you say so. I'd never noticed it before. Now, I know what they mean by a sea of trees. Actually, I'm not sure if that was intended to be a joke or not. Yes, that's why I wanted you to come here. Why? You're going to sea, aren't you? As a soldier. To war. So you knew. Yes, that's why my mother told me to forget you. Maybe you should listen to her, Amelia. Don't say that. I'm going to wait for you. When I come here, I feel like I'm closer to you. But not just that. It's more than that. I feel like you're really here together with me. Well, he is. He's right there. Amelia, what is with that face? I promise I won't die. Wait for me. I will. When I come back, we'll get married. Legends say that the lotus flower grants eternal life. When you give a lotus flower... Oh, good lord, this is scrolling so slow. It means you are praying for their eternal life. Okay. Wow, that scrolled really slow. How horrible. They said it was a war we could not lose. Lowen? Well, we'll go with Lowen. I have to talk to you. My mother wants to arrange a marriage for me. I told her no, of course. All she cares about is her own social status, anyway. She's just wasting her time. I'll never marry anyone else. No! This noise! It's all wrong! Stop! Somebody, stop it! An empty coffin. I can't believe you're really dead.
Are you certain about this?
What could I possibly say? There are no words.
If you believe that we cannot do anything for you humans, then you are mistaken.
Huh?
The death of a loved one. For they that remain, the wounds grow deeper and deeper. They that remain grow weaker and weaker, an agony incomparable, their hearts in bondage. Can you not see it? She has ceased to live, frozen in time. It is the same as if you had slain her with one of your arrows.
So what should I...
There is no need to pretend, simply do what you can.
Lowen! How do you hug a ghost? Forgive me, I'll always be watching over you.
This is not my task. I am no goddess of love.
And so with that, we got another character. And you'll note that that took 3 periods out of our 24. So it's not like you get 24 tasks or get to do 24 things and then the chapter's done. Nah, different things take up different amounts of time. Fortunately, none of the Enherjiar recruitment are going to be even remotely as long as it took for us to get Ongrim. But enough about that. Let's talk about Lowen real quick. Lowen is the... Lowen? However you say his name. He is the first archer in the game. Archers, well, they're typically a lot more frail than your standard physical attackers, but they can attack from a distance. Lowen here is honestly tied with another character for the worst archer in the game. He's awful. Absolutely terrible. There is basically no redeeming quality I can think of regarding Lowen. So, yay! But we're not done yet. We have more spiritual concentration to do, so... So we could just go straight to the Solde Catacombs right now. But typically you're going to want to wait until you're done with all the spiritual concentrations and getting all the Enherjiar you can in the chapter before you go after any dungeons. So, let's keep going. The Cave of Oblivion is a special kind of dungeon that I'll talk about more when we get to Chapter 2. You're going to want to ignore it in Chapter 1, in my opinion.
Being picked was this flower's destiny.
Destiny? Do you know what it's called? Lord Odin!
Please, can't you save her? I was a slave to circumstance.
So you have nothing to say to me, huh?
But we have another Enherjiar in Lassen. So it's worth bringing up again that I'm playing on hard mode. And while this game is not very hard. No, do not go to Garabellum. While this game I wouldn't say is hard at all, hard mode gives us access to where we can recruit all the Enherjiar in a playthrough. In normal and easy mode, you can only recruit some of the Enherjiar, and it randomly picks. It'll either let you have Lowen, or, well, Belinus here. What a beautiful flower. Do you know what it's called? Asuka, do you want to... do you want that badly not to go? Wow, that's worded terrible. Lord Belinus, give it back! I do not like slave auctions. Don't make me watch... Hey, I don't blame her. I don't want to go to one of those either. We have to do this, Asuka. My wife and Maria are gone now. You can't take care of the mansion by yourself. So, we've seen touches of this getting brought up, but yeah, this game's a little bit... I don't want to say dark, but grim. And, no, I mean, it makes sense. We're playing a chooser of the slain. We're going to see a lot of people dying. But I need you to go, Asuka. I do not speak their language. I need you to help pick a good worker. I can't do it. To have that kind of power over someone's life. But it is well enough to pick a flower? What? How is choosing a servant any different from picking a flower? Being picked was this flower's destiny. Okay. Destiny? Destiny is the path chosen for us by the gods. Please forgive me. I just felt so sorry for her. I will pay her upkeep with my own salary, so please allow her to stay. Please, Father, I promise you, Maria and I will take good care of her. Very well, she's your responsibility, Maria. Educate her. Are you sure that was a good idea, Maria? I am sorry, young lord. It's okay. Do you know what her name is? Her name is Asuka. Asuka. That's a Yamato name. Yes. Finally, we get to see your face. The scary man is gone, so don't cry anymore. There aren't any today. Being picked was this flower's destiny.
Destiny? Was it destiny that killed my wife and Maria? Was it destiny that sent my friends and my father to die in a distant war? Is it the reason I am here now? The reason I met Asaka?
Lord Belinus. Also, evidently I was pronouncing your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Well, we should head home. Yes, Lord Belinus. A specter? What manner of being are you? No, it can't be. Your home. It has fallen under a vampire's curse. The young lady is in danger. Asaka? Asaka? She is yours, Lady Belisa. This is the final sacrifice. Our agreement is now complete. Asaka? Asaka! Please, can't you save her? It is already too late. No one can defy their destiny. Okay. You speak of destiny? As if such talk could possibly ease my mind? I loved her. There is still a way. I'll do anything. Tell me. The ritual of soul transfer means if you truly desire it, you may take her place. But you would have to die in her stead. I was a slave to circumstance. There was nothing I could say. Was that a yes?
Let us go.
The master's dresser. This is nothing to me. The forces of Belisa. Human blood is the catalyst of their simple but ruinous powers. Okay, so I'm not going to go ahead and read all this. Here's the thing. And you're going to notice this for a lot of the Enherjiar that we pick up. A lot of the Enherjiar stories are going to feel very abruptly ended. It's almost as if they die. That, however, was a dropped plot line with the Beliza, the forces of Beliza. In the Valkyrie profile manga, they actually elaborate a lot more on most of the Einherjar's stories. And I might be getting my wires crossed here, but if I remember correctly, the reason that that house ended up being cursed and that vampire came in and killed Asuka is because Belenus's wife was jealous because he loved Asuka. And so, yeah, she made a pact. And, well, there you go. Again, might be getting my wires crossed, may not be entirely correct, but I do know that I'd recommend reading the manga. I haven't read it myself in a long time, but I have read it before, and it's actually pretty good, and I'm not even a really big manga person. But let's go ahead and do another concentration. And just like that, there is nothing else we can concentrate on. So, our options at this point now are to go and do dungeons, or we can go and look at towns. We'll see all the towns throughout the game eventually. Normally, other than getting Enherjiar, there is absolutely no reason to go to them. But for some Enherjiar, there are special little treasures you can get. So, let's go ahead by going back to Krell Monfrein first. Hi there. A lotus flower is the symbol of men's hope. Okay. Yes, flowers and hope both wither with the passing of time. Okay. A lot of people have, like, basically nothing to say in the towns. Hi there. You're interested in armor even though you're a girl? Hey, what's that matter? Yes, this guy actually does give us a very, very important lesson, though. Armor isn't just for lessening the damage you take. The helmet, for example, it makes it tougher to go unconscious. Boots affect your dodging ability, and gauntlets improve your chance of defending a blow. Just because their defensive power is low doesn't mean you can ignore defensive items other than armor. The helmet one, in particular, is a really good tip, because the tougher the helmet you're wearing, the harder it is to have the feint status the feint status happen to your characters, and that's an important thing to remember. Anyway, after you recruit Lowen, you want to head over to here where that forest was, and, well, we're going to find a necklace. We found the goddess pendant. Not every Einherjar, but a lot of them, you can go to the towns where you recruited them, or in one case, a town that has absolutely next to nothing to do with the guy, in order to get, well, certain items, such as the goddess pendant here. It doesn't do anything other than reduce darkness damage by 50%. It's a decoration. But it's a free item, and, well, that's pretty spiffy. As it happens, and like I said, not every Enherjar will you be able to do this with to get special little treasures and whatnot, but as it happens, Belenus, Ongrim, and Lowen all do, so let's go ahead and return to Artolia, where we recruited Ongrim. Don't worry, this is going to go quick, because I'm not going to talk to everybody. Oop, nope, not Camille Village, we'll be going there later. Artolia. Oop, nope, it's right here. You want to go back this way? And then here is Ongrim's house. Huh. Roland's not here. Well, that's unfortunate. But if you head back here where the bedroom is... My father gave it to me years ago. You're welcome to use it. We get a Dragon Slayer sword. The Dragon Slayer sword is a special type of weapon that will instantly kill dragon enemies if you hit them with it. It is incredible. Very much worth the time to get. I'd argue way better than the Goddess Pendant, actually. However, though, it does have a chance of breaking, but I'll go over weapons breaking other than staves later. Lassen is our last stop because, well, we need to go to Belennis's house. Which I think is just right here. We go to Belennis's house and then we go to Asuka's room. Asaka. In order to find a pressed flower. The pressed flower is very similar to the Goddess Pendant, only it's actually a lot more effective. The pressed flower reduces damage from poison, or poison damage by 90%. That's really, really, really good. But that takes care of all our town visits and Enherjiar recruitment. So before we end off this part, yeah, we're going to go to the dungeon in the next part. But before we end off this part, let's go ahead and take a quick, or talk a little bit, I guess, about Belennis. Because unlike Lowen, Belennis is incredible. Oop, nope, that's status. Although I can get to that from here. Belennis is actually incredible. Here's the thing, he has an extremely high hero value compared to most Enherjiar, and he's also one of the most overlooked Enherjiar because you get him at the very beginning of the game. And because of his high hero value, people often send him well, maybe not immediately, but early on to Valhalla, which I'll go over that at the end of the next part as well. But he is one of the most powerful characters in the game. He has the third strongest special attack in the game of all the physical attacking Enherjiar. And so he's really good. I'll get more in depth about Belennis next time on Valkyrie Profile when we actually go to a dungeon. I'm Gene of RPG, and I'll see you guys then.